Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with Shane Mcguigan. Shane, welcome to South Florida. I know you guys been here for a little bit. How was everything?
Yeah, it's been going good. Yeah, we're right at the end of camp for Daniel, so just just finishing up really today. And I've got Lawrence Coley out here. I've got Anthony Fowler out here, who's my middleweight. I've got Adam Azim Hassan, who's lightweight and welterweight, and then I've got Caroline as well. So Daniel's sister.
Yeah, it's a good stable. I just had a chance to watch Caroline. You know, she's a beast in there, man.
Yeah, she's a very, very talented fighter. And I've got 3 more back home.
Yes.
So I've got 9 fighters at the moment. So,
yeah, so no shortage of activity for you, you know?
No, definitely not. Yeah, so I've got some good people in the gym, and it's good.
Okay. I wanted to kind of pick your brain about this whole Trevor Bryan Dubois fight because, you know, there was a lot of talking going on at the press conference. Trevor Bryan's kind of an unknown commodity to the boxing world. How do you feel about the fight going in with Trevor Bryan for Dubois?
Yeah, you're right. He hasn't really fought anyone. He's beaten everyone to date, but he hasn't really looked that good in his fights. You know, Stavern, he hasn't looked that good against. I think he'll bring his best performance out against Daniel Dubois, but he's going to need a lot more than his best performance. I just don't think he's going to have the capability to beat him. So, but look, it's an interesting fight. Trevor Bryan's you can see he's talking a lot. You can see it, he's talking loads, you know, and that's something that Dan doesn't do. He doesn't talk, he just lets his fist do the talking. The old saying, but you know, he really is a quiet, sort of calm person. Yeah. And you guys can go ahead. Yeah. And you got this. Yeah, so he's quiet and calm, and he doesn't really feel the need to go and badmouth or talk shit. So let Trevor Bryan do that. Let him do all the talking. He's just going to look more stupid on the night when he gets beaten up.
Yeah, no, Daniel's a gentle giant.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, he's a good person.
And sometimes people, I feel like they can mistake his quietness for being, you know, weak or, you know, soft.
Nothing. He speaks less.
Yeah.
More. And I think he is a prime example of that. He's 24 years of age. He's done so much in his short career in terms of boxing. You know, he's been on the GB setup. He's turned pro very young. He got through. You know, he got put in with a hard fighter. You know, a hard fighter and a good fighter in Joe Joyce. Someone that was not so much experienced in the professional game, but much more experienced in the amateur game. So, you know, and he was in his early to mid 30s, whereas you know, you get that maturity, you get that mindset, you know your body, you know when to push your training, when to rein it in. And Dan's, you know, he was 22 or 23 whenever that fight happened.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like he's very, very young to have that fight, even though he's physically capable of it. But it was a bit soon for him. So look, we've regrouped. We've been working together for a year now, and I think I think it's going to be the first time we get a chance to showcase what we've been doing in the gym, because up until now he's had 3 rounds. He just blew a guy out in America, in Cleveland, Ohio.
I've seen that.
And then he also knocked out Bogdan Dinu in 2 rounds, so like a round and a half in England. So yeah, look, you might get a chance to see some improvements, see the rounds where he has to figure someone out, and I think that's going to be good for him.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I was gonna ask as well. You know, with Dubois, right? Because you've been with him for a year. Well, what do you think's like changed them? Has there been any sort of maturation process? And if there has, what do you feel has been the biggest evolution in Daniel Dubois as a fighter and as a man?
As a person, I think it's good for him. Yeah, he's in a gym that there's world champions, and before, like, you know, he was the main person in the gym.
See you tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, he was the main guy in the gym. So yeah, I feel like he's now in a position where he's learning. He's not the big dog in the gym, even though he's going to be the WBA champion after this. It's still like, you know, I've had fighters like George Groves, Carl Frampton, Josh Taylor, Lawrence Coley. Yeah, I've had many. Yeah, many David Hay as well. But many good fighters over the years. So I think it gives him that reassurance that he's in a good place. He's in safe hands, and also, you know, he's just improving technically all the time from a boxing standpoint. He's understanding why he's getting caught with a jab. and just repetition. You know, he's had about 5 weeks out from that last fight, which was like 10 months ago, and he's been in the gym non-stop since. So yeah, it's been a lot of hard work to get us into this position. But there's also going to be a blessing that we've had that time, because he's had a chance to learn and really develop his skills. So and he's going to be sped up, because one thing he lacked a little, he had all the power in the world, but he didn't have as much finesse, the head movement, the feints, you know, those little things, and it's just the speed of the punches.
Yeah.
You know, he could do it, but he couldn't do it on repetition. And now I feel like his fitness has gone through the roof, and he's able to do the rounds. You know, so it's going to be exciting to see. It's going to be exciting to see the pace of the fight on Saturday, because he can really set a high pace, which is something I don't think he could before.
Well, that's intriguing to hear, because, you know, with a guy his size and power, to hear that, you know, he's going to be blending in more, a higher punch output, more activity, that would make him 10 times more dangerous.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. And it's physical effort to have to do that. You know what I mean? To have to go and make the, you know, I don't know, you guys do it in pounds. He's like 240 pounds, so to move a 240-pound load of muscle around the whole time punching. But you know, that's the whole thing for me. It's like, come on, keep working, Dan, keep pushing it.
Yeah.
So you know, some worry we've got Lawrence Okoye.
I know.
So I want to make sure we get back in there. But yeah, he's getting there, and I think he's going to see a big improvement. But if we don't, you'll see it in the next one. Because if Trevor Bryan gets knocked out early, you'll see it in the next one.
Okay. Well, I know you got Lawrence Okoye in there. I don't want to hold you much longer. But Shane, any message you want to give to the boxing world about the fight on Saturday and just your stable of fighters, what you got going on?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've got some fantastic talent in the gym, but this week it's all about Dan. So I just want people to tune in. People in the UK, you know, they know where to get it. It's BT Sports, and people in the States that try and find a way to get to the fight or to watch it online, because you know, it's going to be the making of Dan Dubois. He's a special person. He's a special heavyweight, and he's going to get a chance to really showcase his skills and become the champion, which is what we've worked so hard to get here.
There you have it, Shane Mcguigan, working with Daniel Dubois to improve him to become one of them top dogs in the heavyweight division. You know, thank you for talking to True School Sports.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button, and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.